Facebook family and follow us on the go with Twitter. Visit WBIR.com to sign up today.
And welcome back. Apple CEO Steve Jobs shocked many in the technology world yesterday when he announced he would be stepping down as head of the company as a result of an unspecified medical condition he's been battling for some time. And here for more on the impact of Jobs' resignation is Dan Thompson from Claris Networks. He's changed shirts and is back with us. We appreciate you addressing this topic as well. To say that Jobs has been instrumental is very much an understatement.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the impact this is going to have on Apple internally, but also as a company.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and you're exactly right. Like him or not, Steve Jobs has undeniably had just a huge impact on the electronics and computing market since the 70s, and really helped shape, the devices that we use today. As for how it will affect the company internally, we know that a fellow by the name of Tim Cook is taking over the helm as CEO.
At his request.
At his request,
Jobs'
that's exactly right.
request,
So that tells us that Steve is very confident in his abilities. Tim has actually been running the company since January. Steve has actually been out on a medical sabbatical since January, and then of course, like you said, yesterday just announced he was going to step down. But Tim has been with the company for 13 years. So I think we'll see a pretty even keel, immediately anyway. Tim sent out an email this morning to the whole company saying, hey guys, I'm not changing the company. It's going to be business as usual. So it'll be interesting to see kind of where directions change. And that's really kind of the bigger topic is how will this affect consumers?
Yeah, because, Jobs is credited with coming up with the next big thing.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for the future of this the next generation of devices?
It's a great question, because if we look back, kind of a bit of a history lesson here. If we look back to 1985 when Steve Jobs was either pushed out or quit, depending on who you ask. He left the company until 1997. During that time, the company did horribly. So much so that in 97, when Steve Jobs came back, Microsoft, of all people, jumped in to help bail the company out of bankruptcy. So we know that he is this huge visionary for the company. We know that he really steers the ship when it comes to ideas. Yeah. I kind of have a feeling, though, that with him personally handpicking Tim Cook, that he feels confident that he will continue to carry that vision forward. Also, Steve is going to remain as chairman, so hopefully he will, continue to provide insights, as he can while he's dealing with his sickness.
We just have a few seconds left. His announcement already has had an impact on Wall Street. How do you maintain investor confidence, and how do they keep up with this new title of being the most valuable company in America?
Yeah, and I think the key to that is continuing to deliver good products, and we know that the iPhone 5 is almost ready to be released, and I'm sure Tim will be there. I would be actually shocked if Steve isn't there with him as well, just to kind of do a, hey, this is the new guy kind of thing. But as long as they continue delivering awesome products, as long as they continue with this killer marketing abilities that they have, I think they'll still remain very relevant, and I don't think we'll see a slide from them anywhere in the near future.
All right, Dan Thompson, Claris Networks, thanks for your perspective.
Thank you.